What would you see could be a better way out of this situation?
Yeah. I think if it was up to me, my advice would be both parties put in certain documentation. Of course, from the contractor side, you could give evidence of where the progress is, right? And from even the client side, they could take a picture. If it's a more lay client, they can take a picture and sort of show that hey, you actually not done the job up to that point that you're talking about. But I think ultimately, we when we look at disputes, right, there are two polarizing position. One will always say that I've done the work. One will say no, you've not done the work enough or not done it good enough, right? And it's really hard to marry the both, and try to make both see a common solution. If there's a common solution, then there won't be a dispute. So ultimately, it's probably easier to just be clear about okay, if there is any form of kind of disagreement on the progress, can we bring in a third party, an independent person that both parties agree on at the start? Of course, that's normally what we see in Malaysia is the architect, right? The architect to come and verify. It could be that. It could be now there's a lot of inspection expert,
Right.
right? They can come in and inspect, right? But if those two methods don't work, then without hard feelings, just say, look, if we can't agree on it, why don't we just submit it to the dispute to an expert adjudicator? If it's a substantial enough amount, let's submit it. But then I tell you what, let's continue with the rest, and then let this be resolved through the proper mechanism, right? Rather than spending a lot of time and frustration, right? And of course, as you pointed out, right, if the contractors suspend work because the contractor didn't feel like they get the payment that they're supposed to get, then the contractor also run the risk of being in breach of the contract.